Hi, I'm Keisha Brown, Senior Vice President and Chief Creative and Innovative Officer at LAGRANT Communications. We are a full-service, 100% minority-owned and operated, integrated marketing communications firm specializing in African American and Hispanic consumer markets. We are based in Los Angeles with staff in Dallas and New York. For more than 20 years, our agency has developed and executed culturally relevant and sensitive public relations, marketing, and advertising campaigns that recognize the nuances that exist within these communities. Both of these markets are essential to a successful return on investment for any client or organization. However, the African American community presents more of a challenge for marketers and companies. Why? Language. With English as the primary language of the African American community, these consumers are oftentimes overlooked as an essential entity in helping to achieve the goals of a company or organization. By including African Americans in the overall general market strategy, with no thought to the effectiveness of communicating with African Americans beyond language, the question has to be asked, is that the right approach? There are approximately 42 million African Americans in the U.S., which represents 14% of the total U.S. population. The African American population grew in every region between 2000 and 2010, with the largest increase experienced in the Midwest. According to the 2010 census, nearly 60% of the African American population lives in 10 states. Based on the number of individuals residing in these states, the top 10 cities mostly mirror those states and include cities such as New York, Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles, and Dallas. African Americans are small in numbers but have a large impact when buying products. The buying power of this market is $1 trillion, with a 26% increase expected over the next 5 years. That is $1.3 trillion by the year of 2017, which accounts for 9 cents out of every dollar spent. The rise in buying powers is attributed to several factors. 1. The number of African Americans starting and expanding their business. 2. The number of African Americans obtaining degrees, which allows them to enter industries with higher salaries. And 3. The steady growth of this market. Projections show that by 2017, there will be a 7% increase in the population, exceeding growth estimates for the total U.S. population. The household spending for the African American market also indexes higher than other groups in most categories. The continuous growth of the African American market, educational achievements, and buying power demonstrates the opportunities for brands and organizations to build long-lasting, authentic relationships with this market on a statewide and national level. Unlike other multicultural markets that are concentrated in several states, African Americans reside and have established communities in a multitude of states, and that is why brands, company, organizations, and marketers need to ensure that targeting African Americans is a core part of their strategy, the appropriate resources are dedicated, and products are produced that appeal to the African American consumer. Segmenting African Americans into various groups is key to understanding how to effectively market to this consumer. Identifying common traits and understanding core differences will assist communicators with developing key messages that drive African Americans to action. First, understand how African Americans view race and culture. 88% agree that discrimination is a part of their day-to-day lives. 85% agree that being a part of the community is extremely important and are more likely to appreciate cultural diversity and culturally diverse social circles than non-African Americans. Issues of ethnicity are significantly more important to boomers than any other generation, but 73% of African Americans between the ages of 16 and 24 agree that their roots and heritage are more important to them now than 5 years ago. For example, when it comes to advertising and marketing, African American boomers overwhelmingly believe that ads would be better if they show greater diversity and avoided stereotypes. African Americans are also brand loyal and have a higher affinity for brand names than the general market population. But this loyalty cannot be taken for granted because they are more likely to set new trends and change brands to be the first to have the hottest and newest item in the market. Understanding how African Americans consume media and how they receive information is an integral part of analyzing the effectiveness of delivering culturally appropriate messages and campaigns. African Americans are more likely to trust African American media than mainstream media and use media that mirror their social identity. 82% of all media time is spent with TV, radio, or the internet, which is more than any other group. African Americans view 40% more TV than the rest of the U.S. population. 94% of African Americans 12 and older listen to radio each week. 29% are more likely to value magazines than the average American, And community newspapers still play a valuable role in providing news to the African American community due to their history, legacy, and ability to provide news that is relevant to the community. Social media is a tool that African Americans have embraced. They are 22% more likely to use social media than the general population and spend 37% of their time using social media on their smartphone. In addition, friends and church are top sources of finding out information about products, brands, and services. So what does all this mean? Messages and campaigns have to show a benefit to the community and provide positive messages that understand the various segments of the target audience and produce authentic messages and programs that are exclusive to the African American community. Companies and brands have to recognize, respect, and understand the culture and the nuances that exist within the African American community.